Hi, Mr. Robot Hacker here. You know, I learned a thing or two.
What's up everyone, T-Soul here, Tsuki Maxi coming to you with another video. And today's topic is the Roaring Kitty hack. And I know this happened around a month ago, but I wanted to see the after effects of this so-called hack. Ever since May 15th, 2024, many people were wondering if Roaring Kitty created a meme coin, and it was because of his Breaking Bad meme. Now, you've probably seen this 50 times already, but to summarize it, there was a dialogue between Walter and his wife Caroline. And ironically, in real life, Keith Gill's wife's name is Caroline. So you can see here in the edited captions, we find out that Roaring Kitty admits that he creates crypto meme tokens, and he says, "I'm a manufacturer, not a distributor," which to me implies that he creates these crypto tokens. So right now, let's finish watching this.
Cocaine?
Methamphetamine. I'm a manufacturer. I'm not a dealer. No, Skyler,
No,
listen.
no.
There are a lot of angles to this, okay? It's complicated.
Let me the hell out of here before I throw up.
The speculation within certain communities is that Roaring Kitty is the token creator of their meme token. This was Roaring Kitty's last post, and it was posted on January 22nd, 2025. 16 months go by. Then, out of the blue, on May 11th, 2026, Roaring Kitty posts multiple times. And I found this on Reddit, so I'm assuming that these were the ones posted. And let's go through them all. There's 5 of them here. The first one is a hand holding a tiny GameStop headband. And the GameStop headband represents GameStop maxis coming together and locking in. Then 1 minute later, the second post comes in. And this is the most important one. It shows a contract number of a meme coin and an image of a gray cat. Then the third one is just a caption. It says, "Red Bandit Crew for life." And the fourth one is Pepe the Frog with a red headband on. And then the fifth and final post is a caption saying, "Bags are now GameStop and RKC." And RKC refers to the meme coin called Red Kitten Crew. And that was the contract number we saw in the earlier posts. Then, without warning, the posts were deleted. And that's why I didn't get screenshots of them. And to be honest, on the day these were posted, I could only remember Roaring Kitty posting like 1 or 2 of them. Whether you like it or not, and whether you believe it or not, this was definitely a rug. And here's some proof. There's this account on X, and the account's name is not for public use. And this person gave a great explanation of the rug. But to keep things concise, I'm going to look at just one of the wallets. And because this is crypto, we can actually go on the blockchain. And this is the Solana blockchain. That's where the RKC token's on. And we can see all the transactions. Now, the token was created on May 11th at 21:07. And pretty much in a few minutes, and this was probably done by a bot, because a handful of wallets were given this RKC token in large amounts. And we're talking about tens of millions of tokens. So there were a number of transactions happening on May 11th. Let's go down here. After the price pump, it was able to sell and transfer $84,000 of Solana to another wallet. And this was just one wallet. So according to this guy's research, there were a total of 11 wallets in on this rug. And eventually it came down, the money was transferred to 2 wallets to cash out. And this is what the chart looks like on that day. You can see the rug here, the hell candle. So after the rug, there were a lot of degens, me included, and they kept on buying. For me, I bought $100 worth, and I made, I think, $250. So I made about $150. Not bad. But for the most part, GameStop people or GameStop Maxes were pissed off at Roaring Kitty. How could he do something like this? He's not a grifter. He seemed like a wholesome guy. And then others in the GameStop community felt that it was a true hack of his X account. So for me, two things are a little strange. So number one is, even though the posts were deleted, Roaring Kitty kept the profile picture of the headband. And here's the before and after. And then number two, Roaring Kitty didn't come out and say he was hacked. So it's a month later, he still hasn't said anything. And the posts are deleted and the headband's still on. How does the Roaring Kitty hack connect to the Tsuki project? And for months now, we've been eyeing this May 11th date. And why is that? Well, it's the 2-year birthday for the Tsuki project. But also, the Tsuki Aristocats post was posted on May 11th, 2025 at 5:12 p.m. Eastern Time. And that was the last post by the Tsuki X page. And you can look at the timestamp here. But then 1 year, 1 minute later, on May 11th, 2026, at 5:13 p.m. was when Roaring Kitty posted the contract to the RKC token. And I know at the time we were expecting something to happen. So coincidentally, there were probably many Tsuki community members just waiting by their phone when this contract was posted by Roaring Kitty. And I'm sure some Tsuki members got in early on it and made a lot of money. And you know my story, I only made a few hundred. And what happened was I was at work and my phone was in my backpack in another room. And usually I bring my phone with me, but I don't know, that day I didn't. I don't know why. You would think I would know all the clues. And if I had my phone, I probably would have made a decent amount because of this coincidence. And I think many people in the Tsuki community believe that this was not a hack, and they don't believe in the hack theory because the dates align almost perfectly 1 year and 1 minute later. And if you're in the project long enough, you know that these dates just so happen to miraculously line up. And we don't know what exactly event will occur, but sometimes these events do occur, and I guess we got to be ready. All right, to finish this video, I want to say that we are experiencing the requel. And Roaring Kitty posted the requel meme on May 14th. And to be frank, some GameStop Maxis do not like this version of the requel. And I think they want something like the short squeeze of 2021. However, this version of the requel will involve crypto. Believe it or not, this will involve crypto, and GameStop Maxis hate that narrative. But to us and a lot of the other tokens, GameStop tokens, it is so obvious that the ones who don't follow this requel narrative will get wrecked at the end. All right, that's all I got for today. Comment below. And I really want to know if Roaring Kitty did really post all 5 of those posts on May 11th. But follow the Tsukiverse channel and join our Telegram. Always fun and interesting discussions. Have a good day.